it's just so much worse. So as I always say, you know, if one person dies doing something dumb, like, it's usually not as big of a deal. Like, you can just kind of stall, keep them off an objective, or do something or other. But if two people die, it's almost certainly going to be bad.
Right. Yeah.
They're almost always going to get the tower, or the dragon, or the baron, or whatever. So yeah, and if you die too much as support, then the vision falls off the map, and that's really bad, because then they just start hiding in bushes everywhere and killing you. So yeah, it's bad. I know some people are just like, oh, especially if it's an engaged support, whatever, if you die. It's like, no, it matters. You need to not die. It's like, not only are you personally losing stuff on the map, and it's not as bad if the support dies, because you don't need the farm, as long as people are picking up the farm and the XP, but you're still losing a lot of pressure and tempo, so yeah, it's something I gotta tighten up. I did pretty well in the last one, but also just adjusting. I've been trying out, I did one electrocute game, and that was one game that we dominated early and then fell off later, so not completely sold on that build. Like, it's good early, but it's like you only really do single target, like, okay burst if you have some AP later, and it's not a good trade-off for having extremely good team fighting impact with Locket and Redemption. So, but yeah, I've been trying the spell book again here. And because all the pros are doing it, so many people are doing it, and I think I'm kind of getting a little bit more of the hang of it, and it felt pretty strong the second game. A lot of it's really how well you use the teleport. Like, when do you pick up teleport, and how do you use that?
Yeah, for sure.
Because that's one thing that I think can be big, is if I take the teleport first or second, and then we get up, and I can contest the grubs and then port back down to bottom, hopefully before the ADC dies. Because that's a big risk. The roaming hasn't paid off in 3 of those games. Almost every game I come up for grubs, and the ADC just gets run over. They die like twice. That was definitely one of those games. It got the Aphelios back in the game when we were. It was like 0-3 or 0-4. I roamed up for grubs. Our ADC like dies twice. They get all the plates in the tower, and it's like, oh my god. And that got him back in the game. So there's definitely a cost to roaming for sure, but teleport helps out with that. And you can stop people from diving you. I mean, even just if someone dies in a lane and there's a big wave that's crashing, even just teleporting over there just to catch it so the XP is not wasted.
Right.
Can be worth. So yeah, just figuring out which order and when to pick up the different summoner spells is good. Alright, I'm just gonna get rid of Lulu.
I recommend skipping.
So yeah, I mean, usually teleport, does require some thinking to it, but this is because, I only get it once every so often, like, 7 minutes or something a lot of times.
Yeah.
And I can choose to get it. Do I get it early or do I get it later? I mean, that's like this spell book. There's a lot of, kind of things to think about, but that's like the trickiest one that I think really makes or breaks it. For pros, coordinating the double smite, the jungler smite plus the support smite, is really good, but it can't really do that in solo queue very well. And then, ignite and exhaust and shit like that. It's really obvious when you're going to use those in fights, but the teleport's the sneaky one.
Yeah. Well, feels good to be back, I tell you.
There we go. Hell yeah. What's up, Butter? There's a 5-second CD before using your new spell and you select it. That's true, yeah. I've noticed that. And then I think once you use one, you have to be out of combat if your old one is still available, like your main one is still available. And that's a big thing too, is just using all of your spells, because you get so many spells all the time. We're not pressuring early. I'm going to get the movement speed one. We're going to be getting pushed in. 0 damage on their team? I mean, I know you hate Jhin. I think Jhin does quite a bit of damage, especially early game. But Anivia could do a surprising amount of damage. But yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying. Like, they don't have a, you know, Gwen or some other just, like, massive damage thing. Yeah, early game, this lane's going to be a pain in the ass for sure. So yeah, just trying to get figured out. And then also just readjusting and understanding that I'm squishier without Guardian. So accounting for that. Also, I mean, another choice is, do you keep... Because you can swap back to the same one after you've had 3 swaps, I think. But you get a bigger cooldown on Spellbook if you swap 6, if you use 6 different summoner spells. So you've kind of got choices. Do I go back to what's usually the best one again? Or do I use something that's like kind of half-ass, you know, for a support like Barrier Cleanse or something, just to get the cooldown lower? There's a lot of choices, so it's kind of fun, but just trying to keep up with all that. You know, you got all the usual game stuff to try to keep up with. Now you got Spellbook, and then I've got Redemption, Locket, my normal spells. I don't know if we want to fight them early. Karma, Karma's empowered R, like, or Q, whatever, level 1 is pretty beast. I don't do anything level 1. I mean, Kai'Sa's little missiles, if it's isolated, can do alright, but... Okay, fortunately Karma's... Well, she's kind of hitting the wave there a little bit. I was going to say, they're not pushing that hard, though. Now they kind of are. Trundle's pathing top, too. Which makes sense, but yeah, we're going to be... wrecked. I mean, that's what Karma does, you know, she just, like, hard pushes early. It's strange that Karma is not, like, winning more than she currently does, or played more, because, like, it seems like her kit should be really good. But, I don't know, her numbers are just off or something. She just doesn't have a lot of CC, that's the thing. Like, very good push, she's got the movement speed. I don't know why Trundle thought that. He should just flash.
An ally has been slain.
Damn it. She's gonna miss it, isn't she? I think she got it. That's good. Gotta keep track of that.
Life is way more fun when you give up.
Maybe I can jump this. Alright. This is probably a bad idea to rotate though. Maybe not.
He is pinned. Nice. That probably wasn't worth. I don't know. If I hit that Q, maybe it's worth it to heal the Kaisa. They're letting me get quite a few Qs on him. I'm missing some open ones, though.
I only believe in myself. Living the dream. The dream of
Oh my god. Stupid pass.
I dance to the beat.
I thought Warwick might actually go. I think it's probably a bad idea if he went, but...
Darkness need a break.
Are they? God, really? I'm gonna wait.
Most good
Wow.
guys are just kidding
I
themselves.
mean, he does do it pretty early, I guess, but... I gotta get something here. Do I take TP, or... We're probably not gonna be able to fight him early. I guess I'll just go ahead and take TP.
Stars are just sad, lonely light bulbs floating in space, revolving endlessly.
Oh, Karma stayed, though. Okay, so... He's on a really bad timing.
I am bad because I'm free, and I am free
An
because
ally
I'm
has been
bad.
slain.
He didn't even get that kill top. Man.
Should not have room, but
World's
whatever.
gonna burn.
You did get a kill off of it, but yeah, you may have fallen a little behind on the XP.
For sure.
An ally has been slain.
What the f...
Evil never looked so hot. The universe tends towards chaos.
And Karma's gone, I think. Nah, she's back now.
That is just what I needed.
I feel a fight
What the fu- Oh, is Karma flashed over? I didn't even see her running up that far. Okay, so you gotta hit that. No, 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 just run, just run.
Woo! I am alive.
Alright, I'm just gonna TP down there. No, 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 run, dude, run, dude.
Doing the right thing was boring. Oh, wait.
Fucking crazy. Well, I did save him. I guess that's something.
Perfection doesn't exist. My hair.
She have ult? She doesn't have ult. It's just like every lane just about is a losing lane. I guess yours is kind of 50-50, but
Let's start the fight.
yeah, everybody's down multiple levels.
I don't apologize
Feel
for
good.
doing my thing.
I have to just back. I mean, Jin's just gonna ult me. God, Jin's traps low key are like pretty decent gank protection too if you put them in choke points.
That works.
Exhaust, I guess. I don't.
Being bad feels so good.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Jin Karma is really obnoxious to deal with early.
Used to be a
It's like
square.
worse than Kate Lux.
I embrace the dark.
Feels like Jin pushes harder than Caitlyn does. And does actual damage early. Without needing to rely on the traps.
Self-control is for starters. Action. Fine.
I'm gonna try to come over there. Warwick's gonna be there, obviously, in a second. Oh, they done goofed.
Oh my god.
You have slain an enemy.
Surprised I didn't die there.
I think my shield saved you.
Yeah. I'm out.
Eh.
Dude, I'm so far behind.
Save it for nerds.
That's gonna give
Got zoned off the cannon. Well, at least we're probably gonna get objective bounties here soon.
Less complicated.
Get stacks so I can get my wards.
Life is way more fun.
Really?
Rules.
She's... I don't know what she's doing. She's thinking about flanking you. She's trying to protect this control ward. She's just gonna sit there.
Has been slain.
Well, if she's sitting there fucking around with me, she's not going top, so I'm just gonna go over here. I've got exhaust. I don't know
An ally has
if
been
Nivea's
slain.
coming up behind me.
Turret plating will soon fall. An enemy has been slain.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, if they're like, Nivea's chasing me instead of rotating. She's coming over there now. She's probably gonna be like in there.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
wave gonna hold? No, I gotta stall a little bit more. Hey, what's up, John? Yeah, sorry I haven't been able to keep up with chat here.
Living the dream. The dream of darkness.
Your turret has been destroyed.
If you forget my name, just call for the Lord of
I'm
Darkness.
holding mid wave and trying to get a ward. I can't go up there and stop all that shit by myself. Lock it. Okay, that's a pretty big pickup.
It's like 5 of them.
No.
Dude, I have
Ally has been
Everybody's just getting
slain.
caught constantly. Bundles doesn't understand. It's like you just can't go in that jungle by yourself, man.
Most good guys are just kidding themselves.
It's like 1,000 gold. All we have to do is just get like one rift or Etiquette or just something like that, and we're just gonna make so much money. Or if we ever get a tower, like it's easier than ever to come back. It feels like. We're gonna need. I mean, Trundle needs to like hold this.
I'm coming.
World's gonna burn.
I mean, I've got ult and ignite if you can scoop them.
Yeah.
I don't know. They probably have it warded. Maybe not. Fuck! I got stunned. Okay.
Darkness need a break.
Okay, yeah, she's got her ult. Okay, nice. Okay, good. There we go. Got some shutdowns.
How do the Star Guardians see anything?
Warwick is top. We can't get a dragon though.
I can go there.
Alright. Can I kill a Nivea? Damn it, Shin's gonna ult over there probably.
The universe tends towards chaos. I'm helping it along.
God, if we can just kill the Warwick somehow.
Do I need TP there?
I think everybody's gonna die. No, just keep pushing. They're gonna rift top.
Doing the right thing was boring. I'm way more fun now.
I'll get this tower on back.
Yeah.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed a turret. Enemy rampage.
No way. Gets him, right? Okay, good.
Has been slain.
Bless, how are these fools constantly getting away? Well, we're getting some shutdowns. It's kind of getting close. I don't know. We're over chasing here.
Turret has been destroyed. Shut down.
Stare in the mirror. It's daily application.
All right, yeah. If we can get that mid tower, should I?
Your turret has been destroyed.
He's just gonna ult, maybe kill me. I don't know. Jin's probably gonna get mid. If I come rolling up, maybe he gets scared. You'll get it.
Clumsy girl.
Forget my name, just call for the Lord of Darkness. Prince Baby, the Emperor.
You're not being able to kill Rakan. Well, I healed. I did summon or heal, and my shield thing was probably on.
Where, dude?
I may have locketed too. I don't remember. I used a lot of stuff. I would not have stayed that close to the gym if I wasn't going to use a bunch of stuff.
Self-control is restored.
Can you kill that?
Kill this shit.
God. People coming up behind you. Oh god. Alright, come right here. So I'm gonna jump before he. Okay. Damn it. If I knock him up, maybe we kill him there? Probably not. He killed me while I was like mid knock-up animation. This karma is so ballsy.
Ran out of mana.
Okay. Yeah, if we can kill them and get Etiquette.
Can't kill evil, but you can.
Coming up. Dies for free.
Went back.
Doesn't have ult. Karma doesn't have mana. She's got those slows. Okay, please. I was about to say. Oh my god. Heroic flank. Oh my god.
Enemy triple kill. Has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Where did I even get CC'd by? I think it was Anivia. Yeah, I got Anivia stun. I don't even know where she came from. I think she came from the woods. Oh, because they just got Etiquette and they were running down from that.
Thanks, Riku.
Okay, what can we get? Can we get Dragon? Holy shit!
Let's come.
Double kill.
Damn, if we weren't as far behind, that would have been nice.
An ally has been slain.
Life is way more.
Yeah, we just had too many losing lanes. That bot lane is brutal. Even though I don't think they ever killed us in lane, it was just got pushed in and just 5-plated the whole game. They just ran around to every lane. Well, it turns out they did have enough damage, Butter.
That roam, though.
Yeah. Trundle is just kind of getting worked early. I mean, our comp sort of looks okay on paper, but when you think about how are the lanes actually going to play out, it's kind of tough. I mean, we were definitely like, there's nothing we could do. We're just going to get pushed in unless I catch them under tower and we get a good gank. But Trundle doesn't have great ganks early. And he was getting invaded and bullied. So it's one of those lanes. And it's really hard to even kill him on ganks because they're both so fast. Like, Jin's got traps everywhere. You got to walk around those, and then he's going to get boots of swiftness. And then Karma can speed people up, and she's got slows, and she's got her little root. So, I mean, that's just what she does. You push in, and then it's pretty hard to gank her early on. Unless, again, you catch them under tower. I did that a couple of times where they overstepped. But, you know, with her shields and then her heal on her W, it's hard to punish that. Shen, yeah, I mean, Shen's a decent champ right now. I think you're right. He does put up more damage than people might suspect. Especially, I don't know if that guy went Titanic or not. Oh, yeah. 8-2 Shen should not be possible. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, he obviously just shows up. You know, it's one of those things. All those shields, it's really hard to get picks on people too. So you got Karma, and you have Shen, and then Warwick heals. So it is kind of hard to pick people off. Although we got a few of them. Like Jason got a nice shuffle. We got the Jhin at the tier 2 top, and we made a couple of we got a couple of picks in there, but we really needed to like get the picks and get objectives, and it just never happened. Even when we killed like 2 people. They just had other people that were able to cover the lane. Like, that Jhin covered mid-tower 1v3 versus us because he was so much stronger. And we just didn't have a very big wave. And, he just presses grenade on a wave and it just deletes it once he has a couple items. Karma, that makes Karma look very good. Karma is good if you have another, like, hard-pushing lane. If it's, like, Karma Kaisa into... Caitlyn Lux or something like that, Karma looks a lot worse. It's just when she's against a lane that she can just push in and you don't have a lot of hard lockdown for her to gank her with, then she's hard to deal with. But, I mean, she's very good at what she does. Her win rate is almost always below 50%, though, because she doesn't have any buffs for people. Like Janna gives out the AD, Lulu gives out the extra attack speed. She does give movement speed, but she doesn't give like any hard stats, and she doesn't have a lot of hard CC. She just has the root, which is like delayed. So she's very good at like pushing and running away, and putting some shields on people, which was obviously very good that game, but
I recommend skipping.
She's very situational. It's like if you want a really safe lane, if you're going to be weak-sided or something, and you just want to push, just put him in the tower. Historically, obviously, with like Ezreal, it's probably your most popular. Ezreal doesn't even push that hard, but it's just that push and poke early in lane. Just make sure that lane's going to win. She's good at that. God, Lux. I guess I'm just going to do it. I really, really hate this matchup.
Let's dance.
But I don't know, like, what else would I play into that? I feel like... I mean, I guess Blitz or something. Like, hardcore damage. Pike, maybe? Pike or Blitz might be better. I'm just not, like, as practiced with them. But this is statistically my worst matchup this season, I'm pretty sure. That has, like maybe 7 games or more. If you're weak-sided, you shouldn't be pushing. Maybe. Yeah, if they can freeze you, that's bad. But if you can put them in the tower... The thing, I don't know, like, if you're strong side, you also don't want to be, like, you could make an argument for you don't want to be hard pushing, right? You want them to gank you. It just depends on how it's going to go. But I mean, like, weak-sided as in it's really hard to gank them. Especially Ezreal Karma. Like, if you have decent vision, which you're going to have if you're pushing them in, you should have, you know, really good vision of the whole area. Then you just push them in, and if they dare to come down and mess with you, then you just run away. Yeah, it's a really obnoxious lane. I have to get Mikhail's. They just rush Mikhail's. They have quite a bit of CC. The Quinn Kale is sort of weird. You know, every time I play against that type of stuff, yeah, Karma's got like the lowest win rate, I think, of most mainstream enchanters, right? I mean, not by a lot, right? It's like 50%. We'll lose like 51. Most of the enchanters aren't too over the top. Nami and Sona are probably like 52 or 53. Sona always. Sona and Janna. I feel like they almost always have high win rates. Actually, Sona's only 52 and Janna's 52. I mean, I think the game's pretty balanced right now. Especially from the support role. You know, when enchanters only have like 51 or 52, I mean, they're going to have higher win rates than engage, unless the engage champs are really OP. It's because there's less risks. That makes sense. For sort of the general population. Yeah, it's definitely a Merc Treads game, and I probably have to get Mikhail's. Gets a lot of value here. Percy Jackson. Oh, it's advertising shows. I've said this before. I just don't like how they advertise Alien on there too, like the Alien franchise with all that, and these like broad, broad advertisements. They're like sneaking. You got all these Disney kid shows, and you got fucking Aliens, one of the most like violent, you know, scary body horror franchises. It just seems like that's the kind of thing you need to target, like, adults. Like, it's hard R. I remember watching that when I was a kid. Again, like, I'm not necessarily against that. It's just, it's like some freaky shit that kids, you know, probably shouldn't be exposed to. It's not like a typical, you know, not that it's even okay, but just like, back in the day, they used to market, like, Terminator stuff to kids, and it was cool. In the 90s, like, you buy like Terminator action figurines, and it's like a hard R movie, right? Like, people are just getting like murdered, you know, all over the place by this killer robot. But it's not like body horror, like monster freaky shit like Alien is. Stuff like bursting out of people's chests and like this weird looking thing with like two mouths, like eating people. That's the kind of shit that like will give kids nightmares. So I don't know. I just feel like it just seems really odd. Like, I know that Disney bought Fox, and I think Fox owns the Aliens franchise, but it just seems odd advertising, like, body horror, hard R stuff in the same breath that you're advertising, like, Mickey Mouse or something. I don't know why Smolder's just trying to get stacks, I guess. Trying to fight them back. If I was Smolder, honestly, I would consider Mercs here. I know he I don't know, maybe he needs Ionians too much to stack. But yeah, I mean, these are the kind of lanes Rakan definitely doesn't want to see. But like, if the other lanes do okay and you just survive, like we never died to him in lane. You know, obviously we're falling behind in CS, we're losing plates and shit, but like that's just kind of the best you can do. And that stuff that they were playing, or this type of stuff too, they're playing now, falls off real hard if it doesn't like hard smash the lane later on. They do have engage with buy, but would have almost just taken teleport if I was him. Just because you know you're going to get pushed out. Like, there's no way we're going to fight him. I don't know. I guess you kind of need barrier against Vi. But they actually weren't that far behind until now we're going to be just a little bit behind. They're fortunately missing quite a bit fighting us. Well, there's nothing really important I can buy. I think I just need to stay for the XP. Yeah, she doesn't have a lot of front line, but
First blood.
oh, that's good.
Dancing between the rules.
Briar can kind of fight, and these two, their escape is not nearly as good as Karma's. God. That fucking CC chain is crazy.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, so do I just go ahead and get the Mikhail's part? I feel like I need to just go ahead and get the Null Magic Mantle. I just need some Magic Resist. And I'll just turn it into Mercs eventually.
Woo! I am so far past redemption. I am in the fun zone. Population Rakan.
Maybe they try to stop him from coming into lane. And Briar comes up. I thought we were baiting for Briar. Oh god.
Doing the right thing.
They obviously know, dude. Just back up. They obviously know. What the fuck?
Safe is for nerds. I do danger.
Like, why would you keep going? You have no chance of catching them or pressuring them at all. Without a flank, and you're running straight at them. ADC's not here.
An ally has been
I
slain.
lived that.
Woo! Darkness is
Now
the
they're just setting
new
up a
hotness.
freeze, and Vi's about to hit 6.
Self-control is for star nerds. I choose fun.
No, no, no. I think we need to run, brother. Okay, there we go.
I'm just helping it along.
Oh, never mind. They got a TP. What the? They both have TP? I just realized that.
Most good guys are just kidding themselves.
Dude. No, that was dumb as shit. There's no wave.
I dance to the beat. The beat called darkness.
I used the heal so that she could try to get one more kill because she was dead anyways, going for that, which is questionable to do that.
Mindless kill. Sometimes we agents of darkness need a break.
Rakan! Your 50 shield would have definitely saved me from this tower. It hit me for 400. Alright. Kind of weird buys here, but
Woo! Being bad just feels so
we've got 2 assists, so these boots are coming on at 10:30. Oh, it tells you there. Nice. Maybe I should have gone up for that. I feel like Smolder's gonna die, and he's already kind of losing his mind when he's doing obviously dumb shit. Yeah, there's Vi. Can you help Vi?
Trying.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, best friends now.
World's gonna burn. I'm amazing.
An ally has been slain.
Primordial detonation.
Double kill.
Okay, well, that's good. They're all
An
6.
ally has been slain.
My nose is all wet.
Life sucks with this. It's less complicated.
Can't do anything about that. He just has to have hands.
Woohoo! I feel
And I'm trying to get him a K-holes, but until then...
I do what I want. No star gun. Say the same. Life is way more fun when you give up the rules. The affirmation.
Isn't that shit warded? Yeah, just stay on this if you're gonna stay on it. Hey, you wanna come get this stuff? Healing stuff? God, Smolder anything, brother. I guess I should have pinged him back. It was a bad idea, and I knew it was because it was warded. And we're a lot weaker than bottom.
Thanks, Riku. Real cool.
But isn't that just an int?
It's not that I can really be wrong in the sense of color. It's that the light inside me died a long time ago. Leave me alone.
An ally has been slain.
Your journey brings out my eyes. Safety is boring. Let's start a fight. If you forget my name, just call for the Lord of Darkness, Prince of Evil, the Emperor of Hotness. Evil never looked so hot. Living the dream.
Killing spree.
Is she gonna ult or root or some bullshit. Probably.
Men, I am bringing darkness. Woohoo!
I have TP, but
God, did not give me a jump. Okay. Nice, there we go.
Perfection doesn't exist, except for my hair. Darkness got stopped. Sometimes we agents of darkness need a break.
An ally has been slain.
I only believe in myself. And science.
I don't have any. No. Nothing I can TP to unless you guys have wards.
Ally has been slain.
bro.
Because I'm bad.
Yeah, Smolder 100% sure has got mercs. He's just getting pushed out of lane like every wave.
An enemy has been slain. Enemy killing spree. Your turret has been destroyed.
I don't apologize for doing my thing.
Which one flashed? I think it was her. I'm not sure. I don't know if Smolder's saying
Doing the
like
right
what the
thing
fuck he's
was
talking about. I guess he's just wanting to freeze.
I'm way more fun now.
Guys, just let me freeze. Bronze. Let's play the game 4v5 for 20 minutes, real quick.
Sup, nerds? Safe is for nerds.
Seems like another bad idea, but hopefully they don't steal it. Okay, nice. Some barrier.
Darkness is the new hotness.
Where is that?
Jackson's dead.
Oh, he's going top with it?
Self-control is for star nerds.
If I can get there in time. Shit, he's going down that way.
Shut down. An ally has
Can
been
you
slain.
get the Quinn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shut down.
Universe tends towards chaos. Helping it along.
I'm on a mana.
Can't. Yeah. Woo! Oh, damn it.
Mana?
Shit, I'm about to get flanked too. Yeah. Oh, fuck. How am I gonna... Dude, I had 100 HP on that thing. You shitting me?
Needed more mana. I was like trying to hit my Q with all kinds of stuff, and I was just like, I have no mana.
Yeah. Kale's gonna flank.
He is.
Smolder should have rotated down here.
To the beat. The beat.
I'm gonna try to.
Primordial detonation.
Oh,
Shut down.
Kill.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Kill's back.
An ally has been slain.
Being bad feels so good.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
World's gonna burn. I'm amazing.
Your turret has been destroyed.
wait, I don't know about. I don't think we can take this, brother. I don't have wards. We don't have smolder. No. We don't. I mean, they don't have Vi, I guess, but
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
see, we got it there, right? Yeah. Okay. What? Where did he die from? The thing?
Who?
That skull, or is that enemy? Okay, never mind. That's enemy skull. I thought one of our people died in the pit.
I don't know. I think Smolder died to something. That
Okay.
was mid lane.
Okay.
Stars are just sad, lonely light bulbs floating.
We need to get down there and get.
Revolving endlessly.
Driving.
Cycle they can't control. Anyone have chocolate?
I don't have ult for a moment. Yeah, not having Ionians feels kind of bad.
Probably would have done
Get together.
Hell. Had to play with fire on that.
No, Star.
I didn't have. I don't think I had my ult. Or maybe I was just like, yo, it's going to be 2v5. Decided not to do it. Either way.
Life is way more fun when you give up the rules.
We'll get Ghost. Get the bigger cooldown.
Safety is
Overlord's
boring,
blood mail.
dude. Let's start a fight.
God.
God! Okay. Well, they fucking used everything on me, right? Doesn't matter. Dude, I freaking Mercury Treads! I'm sitting here just like spamming. I guess I should have taken Cleanse. Ghost, I hate Lux so fucking much. Why is a 2-second bind allowed on 1 point in an ability that can hit 2 people? The rest of her kit I don't give a shit about. It's just the length of time on that bind for just 1 point is ridiculous. Why not? 1.5 is really good. That's like Thresh's hook. Why does it have to be 2 seconds?
Living the dream.
Morg is a lot more reasonable. It's like 1 second. Jesus. Finally, God, it's so satisfying to kill those clowns. I fucking hate that combo so much.
Used to be a square.
Finally getting punished for picking that immobile squishy bullshit. I'm gonna die getting caught up in some dumb bullshit again.
Should I keep pushing? Or you guys okay doing that?
Yeah, we're good.
Forget my name, just call for the Lord of
What am I
Darkness.
taking here? TP or probably the Sick Knight, I think. God. Didn't she just use that like 20 seconds ago? Lux ult. Alright, and I guess final item, we'll just get,
I only believe in myself.
probably just get Moonstone. I don't know if Locket or Moonstone would be better here, but 3 actives feels a bit much with Spellbook and everything else going on. And I've got my shield maxed out, or I'm gonna have it maxed out by the time I complete that item, so
I'm free, and I am free because I'm bad.
gotta be careful. They're obviously gonna posture for Baron. A ward is gonna fall off. Okay, they're bottom. Can we kill her right here? She's probably gonna walk through here. Try to come ward it.
Tails
Or
right here.
Vi might come through here. Whoa, no one went for that! Dude, how did nobody go for that with me? They're literally in the bush! I guess they went for the bottom. I mean, it worked out.
Yeah, me and Slay came with me. We got killed. Both of my games.
Yeah, it's all good. I at least CC'd him and stalled him for a little bit. What are we getting here? Let's just cleanse. Who the what? God damn it, Briar. We just threw this so hard. We saw them. She kept walking. God. Just don't die. You have to give him the tier 2. At least you got Baron and powered minions. That has to be the dumbest fucking shit. I should have just let him die. God, that's always my problem.
Thanks, Riku.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Like, literally nobody's there. Just... No. They didn't even... She kept walking into... I'm like, did she disconnect? She literally kept walking into them. We saw there were, like, at least 3 people there.
Universe tends towards
And it's a Vi.
I'm just helping it along.
I'm the only one that's, like, in the same zip code. And she's like, yeah, I'll just walk into that. No, don't do it. It's the same shit. Okay, she learned at least.
My cloak is woven from the whispers of star fields.
I thought I cleansed her. Maybe I pressed the wrong button. I know I dropped redemption on her. But I thought I Mikhails'd her. I mean, they might. Yeah, she'll... Well, there's not enough people here. Jax is just top fucking around. I'm like, we could definitely get picks on this Seraphine. Like, right there, easy pick. But...
Most good guys are just kidding themselves.
gotta fix the lanes.
Good in dark.
Enemy has been slain.
Alright. That's it. Okay, good. Man. Man, my fingers... I don't know. I thought I pressed exhaust like a million times. It's getting old. I mean, the thing is, all these different abilities are on different keys, too. So it's like I'm sitting there spamming what I think is exhaust. Maybe it was... I don't know, something else. I thought I used something there. Briar ability taunts herself.
That was good.
That was a goodie. I can... You want to do one more?
Sure.
I'll do one more. I probably shouldn't, but... I can get up a little bit later. Because Rory's out of town this week. She's doing a, like a camp thing. Shingles vaccine, huh? That's weird, because shingles is just recurring chicken pox. But I don't know if that's the same thing. I mean, I guess it's not the same as a shingles vaccine. I think most people who had chicken pox don't end up getting shingles. But I don't remember. Let me see.
I had chickenpox when I was little.
Yeah, I did too. I think anyone before that vaccine was widely available probably had it. and therefore the risk of getting shingles later. Does it? I mean, it's the same virus, but... Okay, so it's a different vaccine specifically for shingles. But yeah, I mean, I had it too. Heard it's definitely not fun. Glad they've got a vaccine now for it, so hopefully the kids don't get it. Unless we disable all the vaccines. But it's too late. They've already got theirs, I think. I think they've had most of their vaccines. Can a child get chickenpox after being exposed to shingles? What? How do children get... You can't get shingles unless you've already had chickenpox. This is the reactivation of the chickenpox. Yeah. Whether you remember having... I mean, I think it's pretty memorable if you had chickenpox. It's a pretty miserable situation. I don't remember a lot about it, but it's very conspicuous. You get, like, these crazy red dots all over you. Like, it's hard to mistake it for anything else. It's modern day. What, maybe measles or something, but... Well, I guess measles is becoming modern day. Some towns in Texas, at least. I think it's still, like, a fairly low number, but... So, like I've said it before, I understand, like, you know, there needs to be some level of caution around new vaccines, right? Especially with the speed at which the COVID vaccine was rolled out. So, you know, I got it, but I can understand why some people are hesitant about the COVID vaccine. But because it's new, it's unproven, it uses a new kind of technology, you know, all that stuff. But, like, these old school vaccines that have been working for decades... and have proven to, like, eradicate some really bad diseases like measles, smallpox, polio, all that shit. Like, I mean, I just don't understand why people would want to take those away or challenge those. It's like there's, you know, billions of cases of scientific evidence where, you know, you got from, like, however many cases, millions or billions in the world, down to like a dozen off of the vaccines. Because it's like full immunity too. It's like the COVID thing. And again, I got my COVID vaccine. I think the COVID vaccine is like a good idea, but I'm trying to, you know, I can understand people's skepticism about it because, again, unproven, all this. And it didn't like guarantee it was going to prevent COVID. You know what I mean? It's like you're going to have less symptoms. And you got side effects from that vaccine. Most people did, especially the early, really early versions of it. So I remember I got it, and it freaking took me down. Like I had a one-day mini flu. But it's like these other ones, you know, it's like no risk, no symptoms, and it's complete immunity. Not like you're going to get hit with a 50% version of it. You could still catch it, but like you're not going to catch it. That's really crazy. So, I mean, like, one of the number one killers of people used to be infectious disease, right? Until, like, the last 100 years. But now, you know, infectious disease, it's rare that it kills somebody unless they have other, you know, major health complications. Now it's, you know, stuff like obesity and cancer and things like that. But there's the demon Melio. I mean, Melio's not fun to go against either. Like I said, I would rather go against Engage as Rakan, but I think statistically I beat most things pretty handily. I think Leona has actually been a tough matchup this season for some reason. Enchanters feel very annoying to go against, but statistically I beat them about the same or more. Um, yeah, I know, Paul C. And again, like I said, it it is good to have a healthy level of skepticism and want to see evidence and, you know, all of that. That's what science is all about. Like, scientists are, unless they're compromised, right, unless they're corrupt, which is,
We just got here.
I don't think, a very large percentage of the scientific community. But, you know, that's the whole reason for inventing the scientific method. Before then, it was just based on, you know, lore or, you know, just other mythologies or whatever is out there. Usually weren't tested. It was just what some authority figure said, and that's just what people believe.
30 seconds until
Right?
minions
So, like, Western science was invented specifically to be hyper skeptical about everything. So, like, I get that, but when there's overwhelming evidence, like, you have to trust something, you know. And it's like, you gonna trust this, like, random person who doesn't have any qualifications about this or is clearly compromised? Or are you gonna trust, you know, thousands of extremely smart scientific people
Minions has spawned.
who are wrong about stuff? I mean, that's the thing. People find these, like, instances where scientists are wrong about things and they just extrapolate it. Right? Because at the end of the day, science is always going to be wrong about stuff. Like, they're never going to have a full understanding about everything. Right? That's why it keeps going. If we had everything figured out, you just shut down the labs because there's nothing left to learn. Right? But that doesn't mean that the knowledge they have is not a good way of approaching things in the world right now, given what we know. I'm sure, you know, in a couple hundred years, hopefully, if we're not all dead by killing each other or some massive AI or something,
Gonna be easy.
you know, they're going to look at the way that we're doing some things today that are called scientific, and they're going to just laugh at it, just like we laugh at a bunch of the science of the past. But you know, for now, it's a pretty good outlook about most things. Yeah, people take the exception and think it's the rule. Like, oh, science is wrong sometimes, so that must mean they're wrong all the time, so therefore I'm not going to trust them. It's like, well, you got to trust somebody.
I only believe in
Right.
myself.
You got to do stuff in the world. It's just a matter of who. I mean, that's true, John.
I don't apologize.
Yeah, I just...
Doing my
That's not a good look, just in general. Hopefully we'll kind of trend away from that regardless of whoever wins the next election. Like, or we can just start getting experts in a field to actually run the field, right? Whatever the highest offices are, whether it's scientific or political or just people that are actually, like, trained professionals in the field, or at least that will listen to other trained professionals in the field.
Universe
helping it on.
It was too early, but I couldn't, like... That was just the moment that I caught him. I had to hope they would all in right there. I was about to say, don't do it. Don't take a shot. Please don't take a shot. No, 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 no.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay. Well, I mean, they are losing a lot of CS. Oh, we got him anyways? Nice. Okay, well, that's worth it. Wow, they surrendered? Hell yeah. They've had enough.
Victory.
I don't know, maybe their jungler is AFK.
Somebody is.
I mean, yeah, it's looking rough out there, Paul. But you know, there's been a lot of points in history where things look rough. It's almost every generation there's stuff that looks crazy, right? We've had multiple this generation. You got 9/11, at least in the last, you know, however long. Even in the last 25 years, right? You got 9/11, you got 2008, and you got COVID. It's like almost every 10 years there's something like something crazy going on. But anyways, okay, well that's probably got to be it. That was a short one, but if I play another full one,
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, it's probably going to be like 140. But anyways, did we win all of them tonight?
We lost one.
We lost one. Okay. 2-1. I'll take it. But all right, man, well, I hope you keep feeling better, and if you're on tomorrow, I'll catch you tomorrow.
Yeah, should be. I'll see you.
All right, see you, man. The freest promotion. Yeah, I could use a free one. It's good to keep those in mind where use abilities. What? This guy, holy shit, he uses abilities? I mean, I guess you just get to have little badges about things. I mean, some of them are kind of cool, like, you know, win games without dying and at least 30% kill participation. Like, that one's kind of cool. But some of the, I mean, it's whatever. Like, I think it's cool. It's like, why not? Just give more people little things they can collect, little knobs they can turn. And that makes it fun. It's always the challenge in League, is how do you keep people interested and kind of engaged with playing when facing the reality that most people are not going to, you know, rank up. You just can't. It's a bell curve, right? Not everybody can win. One person's going to win, one person's going to lose, right, in game. So not everybody can get to Diamond or Challenge, certainly Challenger or whatever. It's a bell curve. So how do you keep people engaged and interested? Give them stuff to do. Give them, again, wheels they can turn. And just ways to feel like they're progressing, even if it's not actual ranked progression. Yeah, the nod to Faker, yeah. I thought that was cool. The last 10 years combined, he might. You know, I don't want to be too, you know, too specifically political. But, yeah, I mean, we live in precarious times. Like I said, regardless of whoever gets elected next or whatever happens, hopefully, you know, we can shift away from this kind of anti-establishment, you know, almost technocracy, oligarch, whatever. All these things that are like undemocratic, like anti-expert, anti-professional, all that kind of stuff. I actually watched the movie Idiocracy the other day because I'd heard it mentioned several times in a lot of different contexts, but I never ended up watching it. And I liked the guy who was in it. I forgot his name, but he was also in Old School, and that was one of my favorite comedies. Honestly, not that great of a movie. Like, the concept is cool, but for those of you that don't know, like, what Idiocracy is, I think it was from, like, 2007. I think it was the same person who did, was it Mike Judge? I can't remember. I think it was the person who did Office Space. The director, which is another one of my favorite comedies. He also did, like, Beavis and Butthead, I think, and a few other things. But it's about this guy, and it's a very convoluted, goofy plot, but he basically gets sent into the future and realizes that everyone is just really dumb. And the mechanism for it is a lot of the smart people stopped having kids or stopped having as many kids, and a lot of the dumb people just procreate really fast, which, you know, I don't want to call people dumb necessarily, right? But that is true right now, that I think it's still, at least the trend line had been, you know, kind of poorer, less educated people have more kids than more elite people. Now that might be changing more because kids are so expensive right now, and like housing and everything is so expensive, and contraception and stuff like that is so readily available. They are cracking down on, you know, abortions everywhere, but a lot of poor people don't want to have kids, or they will try not to because they're so expensive. But either way, I mean, just nobody's having kids, pretty much, for different reasons. Poor people don't have the money, rich or smart people, or, you know, whatever you want to call it, feel like they don't have the time, or they just don't want the burden or something like that. But yeah, so eventually, you know, the poor people just keep having more and more kids, and then you get to the point where just everybody's really dumb in the future. There's all this goofy stuff they do wrong. But a lot of it was kind of prescient, right? Like, they had, their president was like this really famous, like, I don't remember what he, like a wrestler or something. But it's like, it's an amusing punchline. Watching some clips from it is amusing, but I think like a whole 90 minutes of it, like, I don't know. It was a little over the top. It did have some interesting moments in it that were kind of a chuckle, but it wasn't nearly as hard of, or as funny of like a hard R comedy type of thing as a lot of the stuff. There are a lot of good hard R comedies in the 2000s that I loved. Office Space, I guess that was like 99. And then Old School, Wedding Crashers. There's a lot of stuff that was good back then. But anyways, okay, well, I got to get out of here. It's great talking with you guys. Good to see you, Paul, John, Butter, everyone else that made out Visigoth. And hopefully we'll be back tomorrow around 11:30 or 12. So until then, have a great day, and we'll see y'all next time.